What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a great day. If you guys are anything like me, you enjoy going to sportsman shows, sporting goods stores, places like Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, just to kind of look around sometimes. Not always just to buy stuff, but sometimes just to walk around. This past weekend, I went up to Sacramento, California. It's about an hour and 15-minute drive for me. And there at the big Cal Expo fairgrounds, they had the International Sportsmen's Expo. ISE or International Sportsmen's Expos. There's 3 or 4 of them across the U.S., mostly in the West, every year. It's an annual thing. I've gone the past 3 or 4 years, and I have a really good time. There's a ton of stuff. It's one of the biggest sportsman shows that I've ever been to, especially ones that are geared towards the public, towards the consumer. Now, I've been to SHOT Show. That's not geared towards the consumer at all. That's all about retail, okay? That's all geared to buyers for stores or stuff like that, right? That's all industry stuff. ISE is geared towards you, me, people like us who enjoy the outdoors, fishing, hunting, four-wheeling, just all that good stuff. And it's a super broad show. It's not just a fishing show. They got tons of hunting stuff. They got all sorts of just outdoor living, outdoor lifestyle things. I went up there, met up with a buddy. We had a great time walking around. I had a great time talking to people, vendors, meeting people in the industry, just chit-chatting, talking to people about new products, looking at what they had to offer, hanging out with friends that I know from the kayak scene, and talking to subscribers. I ran into quite a few people that approached me and said, "Hey, you're Chris, right?" And that was really cool. I like it when that happens. Had some great conversations with some subscribers, a couple really quick conversations, and a few where we were just standing there, BSing for 5, 10, 15 minutes. So like I said, it's a really cool show. Let's check out some of the sights and sounds from ISE 2019.
So you and your wife want to pick this one? $200 a piece?
There's the Headwaters booth.
That's basically a promise.
And then this, the whole seat top, you're down to 4 pieces at that point. Yeah. They're all different tools. When I use it. Right here. I'm Tennessee, so I can't talk about you.
Hey! What's up? All right, so I'm in the Headwaters booth, and I'm hanging out with my buddy Marvin. Marvin is going to tell us a little bit about Dakota lithium batteries.
Hey, hit me up with Dakota lithium batteries. But check this out. This battery here is a 10 amp battery. It's half the weight of a normal sealed acid battery, and it runs twice as long. The beauty with these batteries is that it runs a very long time. It's lightweight, and you can actually power a lot of accessories on your boat with this. I use this for my fish finders, but I also run GoPros. I charge my battery at the same time with this product right here.
That's cool.
This product right here has one of these batteries inside of it.
Oh wow! Look at
Yeah.
all that wiring.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And what this box does, it allows you to run USB power. It has a voltage meter.
Oh, that's cool.
Cigarette lighter port. Plus and minus terminals.
Sweet.
And
whoa!
she's scared of kids. Just this battery has been our huge seller. A lot of people have been using this, and personally, I like to go camping when I fish, and I use this everywhere I go. Check out Dakota Lithium. Right now we have a show price. It's $200, but the show price is $20 off at $180.
So $200 for the battery and the case regular. Is that what it
Yeah,
costs?
the whole thing is.
There we go. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for showing me around. Check out Marvin's channel.
Mobbin Outdoors on
Mobbin
YouTube.
Outdoors.
I'm also on Instagram, Mobbin Outdoors.
Yeah.
Give me a follow.
Give him a follow. Wave.
Another YouTuber. Right there, out west with Chris.
How's it going? Spin it.
Man, that is turning up now. a lot of people. It's hard out here.
Okay.
All right, where are we gonna put it right here?
Yeah. Right there.
On the Dream build.
The Dream Build Titan
10.5.
10.5. Look at that. Boom.
Boat dog.
Is that your future boat dog? She's cute. What do you think?
I want her.
Taking her home? How much for the dog? Oh, not for sale. Not for sale. Hanging out with Lucas, just walking around IIC, drinking a beer, and looking at stuff. It's a good time, man. It's good hanging out with you. Always. Are you hungry? So am I.
Too much to drink.
I was definitely a swimming. I had swim days that were 13 foot tall. I caught big fish all over. I didn't care about catching them. And I would drag the bottom with a hose and all that stuff. But nowadays, I'm tournament fishing. I use things to find fish. See how that fish followed that? I'll go through an area, and if you look at any lake, I just tell everybody, you look at a lake, look at the spookiest spot. What's a spooky spot? A big gnarly tree, gnarly cliff, rock pile, something that's scary, like a monster within it. When it comes to tough conditions. Tough conditions, when you hear these guys talk about tough conditions, fish have a prime time and a condition they feed, especially bass. They like to feed.
Make that fish come to you. If the bait smells, they will come and investigate. Most people that cast, they don't practice it. I practice casting each and every other day. I practice all the time. Because there's nothing worse than one of this. You know what this is? A bird nest. Anybody else got another name for it?
Professional overrun.
What's that?
They look nice.
Question. When are these guys all going to be available?
Every year I got to stop and look at the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation trophy wall just so I can feel inadequate about my hunting skills. And I can just dream of seeing one of those someday. Look at those things. Okay.
Slide this up. Slide that up, fill it full of salt, slide it back down, boom! You got a salt shaker. Same thing with the pepper. Then you got a knife blade, a saw blade, cord cutter, measuring tape, can opener, bottle opener, 6 to 12 millimeter wrench, along with a punch,
Yeah?
a screwdriver, and a millimeter tape on the other side of that.
Let me see it.
Millimeter tape.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You got the regular tape there and millimeter, you got it all.
Cool. Backpack.
Backpack pal, dude.
Good if you're at a crab feed or something and they won't pass the salt and pepper to you.
Yeah.
You got your own salt and pepper.
Show special, $25, no tax. Here, there you go, backpackpal.com.
All right. We're walking out. We're done. I just bought something. Talk about it later. Thanks for hanging out with me today.
Of course.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for coming.
Yes. When I go to Sportsmen's Expos and stuff like that, I usually end up buying some stuff here and there. This time was no exception. Most of my purchases revolved around fishing stuff. You know what? Let's go over some of the things I bought, and we can talk about some of the other stuff that I saw. There was a lot to see there. There's a new lure out on the market. I don't know. It looks pretty legit. It's called the Headbanger. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's kind of like a chatterbait meets a crankbait meets a swim bait. I also made my annual stop over at the Procure booth and picked up some Procure. I used the garlic crawfish quite a bit and the garlic nightcrawler. I made some fairly random bait purchases as well. One of them was this one. This is from the folks at Roboworm. This is the Easy Shad. I've heard that these are amazing trailers for chatterbaits, and that's kind of why I picked it up. I wanted to try it out as a chatterbait trailer. I guess the tails have really good action. So got some of those big black worms, a little 10-inch worm. This is the old monster. Saw these, seemed like a pretty good price, so I decided to pick them up. The only thing I bought from the tackle warehouse was these, some of these rebarb hooks. My buddy Lucas, again, said that he loves these. He uses these for a drop shot hook and just basically Texas rigs the bait so he can have a weedless presentation on his drop shot. So for me, fishing the Delta as much as I do, that weedless presentation for drop shotting is going to be a good thing. I hardly ever drop shot weedless on the Delta. I do get hung up from time to time. I get weeds on it. But anyways, I decided I wanted to try these out. I got 3 packs, a couple different sizes. So while I was there, I ended up picking up quite a bit of tackle management stuff. So some tackle boxes. And no, not some Planos or the Gamakatsu boxes that I've picked up. But I picked up some of these. These are from Lure Lock. And no, I didn't just get the sticker. These are a really interesting box, and I'll do a review on them after I've tested them out for 3 or 4 months. What makes them special is on the inside, they have a substance, and it's sticky. What makes this interesting? Well, there's a couple things, but the main thing that makes the Lure Lock boxes interesting, and this was my first time ever seeing these. I don't know if I think they're pretty new to the market, but anyways, what makes them interesting is this. See? Look at that. So they're not hard to get off. They come off. There's no residue that's left on them. I don't believe there's a smell. But they just stick on, pull off. Now you can still segment them like you can a normal tackle box. They're set up for, you can do that whole thing and put dividers. But kind of what's nice is you can actually like separate and stuff's not going to fly around, right? So you're not going to reach into your tackle box and pull out a whole heck of a lot of these jerk baits when you only want one. The other thing is it's way quieter. All you're hearing there is the rattle. And they're not bouncing into each other, okay? So you're not wearing off your finishes on your really expensive jerk baits or crankbaits. And your hooks aren't rubbing up against other hooks, getting doled out, bouncing around, getting bent up or doled out just on other stuff that's in your tackle box. So it locks them in place. And I think it's going to be kind of cool. I don't know how long this little coating is going to stay sticky. I don't think that it smells kind of. I don't think it's going to transfer. One thing I do notice is I believe it's made from Elastec. It says right here, Elastec technology. So that would make me think you wouldn't want to put non-Elastec plastics into any of these. A couple days ago, I made a video about Calico's fishing and a lot of the products that they make and that I really like them. This is the product that I was talking about picking up. In that video, I mentioned I would be going to ISE and I would pick it up. This is it. This is the battle box, and I'm really stoked to have it. One of the primary reasons I went to ISE, besides just checking stuff out and hanging out with friends, was to pick up one of these. This is a tackle management box, essentially, and it's for terminal tackle, okay? So your hooks, your weights, all that different stuff. If you bass fish, you have a lot of different stuff. And right now, mine are just free floating in a crazy mess in one of my Gamakatsu boxes. So I wanted something a little bit different. I'm really hopeful that this is going to help me organize my terminal tackle a lot better. There's the ones that don't have that little foam insert. My thought is I'm going to put hooks in there. That's kind of my plan. Hooks that'll fit anyways. Here's one that's oversized. It's a little bit bigger. And there's like an EVA foam in here that allows a spot so that, stuff's not just going to fall out. Last but not least, as far as purchases go at the show, I kind of splurged a little bit. As some of you know, I recently bought a new kayak, right? And with that, I've been thinking, okay, I need to put a fish finder on it. and just kind of wanted to upgrade a little bit. So I went ahead and I got one of these. This is an Elite TI2. So this is a 7-inch. And I think I'm going to like it. I haven't got it rigged up just yet. I'm waiting on a few parts from my buddy Byron up at Headwaters in Reading. He's got some parts that I need to get things kind of finished off. So, you know, when I go ahead and hook that up, I'll probably record it, and hopefully, you know, there's something useful for you guys to see on that. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or comments about anything that you saw in the video, feel free to comment in the comment section down below. Like I said before, if you're ever out and you see me, say hi. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button. Maybe I'll see you at ISE next year. Maybe I'll go. Maybe you'll go. Maybe we'll like walk past each other. Maybe that'll happen. If not, maybe we'll see each other some other place. Thank you guys for watching, and thanks for getting out west with Chris.